Let's get the data that is coming in via the HC-12 module and print that out on our microcontroller. In the time between when the book went to print and when we're recording the video, we've had to stop using the software serial library. So basically, you're going to have to connect your HC-12 module to your microcontroller using these pins. So TX is pin 14 and RX is pin 13 on the microcontroller. And remember, you connect TX on the microcontroller to RX on the HC-12, and then RX on the microcontroller to TX on the HC-12. In our setup, we simply set the baud rate for serial and serial 1. Serial 1 is going to be our physical interface. And then within our loop, what we simply say is while serial 1.available, serial.write, serial 1.read. And basically, we just read everything coming in via our hardware serial, and then we'll write it out via our software serial. And that's it. We can go ahead and have the board connected. So let's upload our sketch. And it's uploaded. And we can simply open our serial monitor and wait for any data to come in. I'm not transmitting anything via the HC-12 radios. So consequently, we're not going to receive anything, but that's all there is to a simple receive. Let's take a look at our sketch for sending out temperature and humidity data over HC-12. The code has changed a bit since we published the book. We're no longer using software serial, so I've taken our software serial. And now you need to connect using pins 13 and 14 on the Maker Wi-Fi 1010. Pin 14 will connect to the RX pin on the HC-12 module, and then pin 13 will connect to the TX module on the HC-12. That's the only change you need to make. We have our usual constants and variables. I've changed this to write out over 10 seconds. So our delay is 10 seconds. Then within our setup, we start both serial and serial 1 at the same baud rate of 9600, so that way we can copy values between both serial ports. Our code will pause execution if it can't find the ENV shield. And when it does, it tells us that it's initialized the ENV shield and it's ready for execution. And what we're going to do here is if there's any data coming in via the HC-12 module, we'll write it out to our serial. And if there's any data coming in via our serial, we'll write it out to the HC-12 module. And finally, we're going to get our temperature and humidity readings from the ENV shield, create a string value, and then write that out over our HC-12 module. And then we'll just notify on our serial port that we've sent out a message. And that's it. We can power on our board. And once this is available, we can upload our sketch. Okay, that's it. And we can then open our serial monitor, and once everything is up, we should get readings every 10 seconds. We're not displaying the readings here, but we're just notifying whenever we send out a message, and we're doing that every 10 seconds. And that's it.